The views, comments, and opinions of the following program do not necessarily reflect those of Morris Media Studios, MorrisMediaLive.com, or its affiliates. Listener discretion is advised.
Flame on, flame on, flame on, flame on, flame on. It's about that time of day, let all the warriors come out and play. You tuned in to P.B. Smiley and Wayne Holloway. And me, my name's Santos, the Human Torch. And it's the hottest show around, it's called Blow the Whistle Sports. And today's the day, we talking sports and we came to play. Got no filter, we say what they all afraid to say. As last time we checked, football was a man's sport. So we don't let nothing fly like you ain't got a passport. We lot of fans, we attached to y'all. We talk about everything in the catalog, from football to basketball. We never had a loss. My team's so official, got stripes like the rep. That's why they call us Blow the Whistle. Big Packett on go like a loaded pistol. If you got a problem with us, let us know the issue. We giving y'all the realest talk on live. Tap in with us, btwsport.com. Johnny.
Welcome everybody, and welcome to Blow the Whistle Sports. PB had me in here on one.
What's up?
PB.
Yo.
We are at week 14.
Yeah.
And wow. We're not what we expected, right?
No, not at all. Not at all. But this is the week that we get that right. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of chilly in LA. For y'all that don't know, LA just broke records. We're not even allowed to leave the studio. It's about 27 below, 40 inches of rain and 12 inches of snow. I don't know. Did you call and let everybody know you ain't gonna be able to, make it?
I didn't wear my beanie.
Yeah, it's a weather advisory.
That's what I didn't do.
I'm getting cold already up in this spot, man. Oh man, you straight though? I'm saying, though, man. I'm just saying, though, man.
That's that Milwaukee face.
Yeah.
When that cold hits you.
And I'll be in Milwaukee 2 weeks from now. I'll bring you back some J's, Subway. Cousins.
Yeah, I remember the last J's you brought me back. Flat and crumbled and stale.
But see, to all the people out there, what happened was he told me to bring him some J's, very famous Wisconsin potato chips. And when I left LA to get to Milwaukee, my luggage was light, but on the way back it was heavy. So he 6 bags of his chips got smashed, but they was still edible, in my opinion.
First of all, people, I'm not going to spend too much time on this. Jay, you know how the regular bag of potato chips look? He got me like the taster little kids kind. They were like this big.
But they was classic.
And they was flat. They were flatter than your hand. You know what I mean?
Hey, man, that was American Airlines. I ain't had nothing to do with that. But listen, man. Listen. We miss you guys. We ain't seen you about 10 days.
Yeah, we apologize for Tuesday. We had a little technical difficulties. People in the family getting sick.
Yeah, and it's raining outside, man. It's what I just said, 47 inches.
In LA, when the temperature changes, you get the flu.
Yeah, man.
And
we got snow.
And that's where we at right now. But we will be back to you next week on time, Tuesday, 12. Remember, always like, subscribe, and share, please, people.
We before we get into the NFL, there was a huge fight that took place that we didn't get a chance to talk about because we wasn't here on Tuesday.
Yeah.
What you think, man? What you think about Wilder and that big goofy white boy?
Wilder? He's not a boxer. He's a brawler.
Right.
And, me and you don't see eye to eye on this situation.
Not at
because
all.
That man mollywopped that dude.
Yeah. And maybe a round or two. Yeah.
See,
Yeah.
So you thought the other guy won?
Yeah.
You thought Wilder got beat?
Yeah, why not?
Oh my goodness.
See, first of all, I don't go by. See, I don't know if it's the Aquarian in me.
The people are listening.
I don't know if it's the Aquarian in me. I don't get caught up in. I get caught up in, okay, yeah, that was a good one. Wow, that was a good one, but this white boy's still whooping your ass. Sap, hooking him, straight punches, overhand rights. I mean, the combinations landing flush. No, don't blow no whistle on me on that white boy. That dude look like
I gotta blow the whistle on you though.
But he do look like dude from Goonies. Baby Ruth. Don't he like dude from Goonies? But that white boy can put them combinations together.
He can put all types of combinations together. He was blowing lefts and rights. But I don't care what you say. This man got knocked on his bottom twice.
Okay, I give him that.
And you say the man that got knocked on his bottom twice was being the man that he could not knock down one time?
He staggered him. And he's not a knockout artist. Wilder is.
A stagger?
He staggered him twice. Yeah.
Oh, we have a call coming in.
Don't get mad at me. Whoever you calling about, don't get mad at me.
Hello, caller. How you doing?
I'm doing okay. How are you doing?
I'm good.
He sound like the police, man. What's up?
Well, I was just calling about them weak-ass Carolina Panthers.
Oh, my goodness. This sounds like the guy that,
He lost his guy.
No, he's the guy that called week one that said Dallas was going to beat Carolina when Carolina smashed.
That's
we haven't heard of him.
That's Mr. Robert.
That's like 13 weeks ago.
Oh, he waited till Cowboys?
Yeah, he did.
No. For the simple fact is, when y'all come on, I'll be at work. And today y'all came on a day that y'all not usually on, so I decided to call. Yeah, Carolina got us week one, but what happened since?
Partly cloudy. That's what happened. But I'm going to tell you like this. Carolina still will end up in a better situation than your guys. Y'all not about to win.
So we're not going to beat the Eagles?
No. You'll win that division. We won't get the Eagles. No.
I got them this week.
So when we beat the Eagles 4 weeks ago, now we're not going to beat them.
No. Come on, let's be for real, man. Mr. Moore.
Be for real, Smiley. Did you think we was going to beat the Saints?
Tell him, ask him. To be honest.
Yeah, he did call it. He did call it. But I kept going over and over like it's a fat chance and what that they was going to do something. He did say you guys were going to do it.
Now here's the thing. You're going to win a division. Philly's going to get this game. You got to stay interesting. It's going to go down to the end of the season. You guys got the Giants in New York and they play Washington, who anybody can beat them right now. So, yeah, you'll win a division, and I'm interested in seeing what you'll do. I gave up on the Cowboys. What week did we give up on them? It was like when they got 3-5, and I told you Tennessee was going to beat them.
Yeah,
and then they came back on Sunday night and got Philly.
But I also said that you guys were going to do good, so you guys turned into.
Oh, you said that last year though. You said look for the last season, the last episode.
I said you guys weren't going to do nothing last season, but you guys would do something this season.
Yeah.
So you're not really saying anything, and I was talking out of my because I think you guys are going to win this game that's coming up.
Oh, you think so?
I split that game on my picks, but Mr. LJ. We were talking about boxing for a quick second. We want to know what your opinion about did Wilder get his butt kicked or did Wilder put hands on him? What's your opinion? Because Wilder knocked this man down twice. What is your opinion?
Well, my opinion is Wilder got robbed because in the 12th round when he got knocked down, that dude was out. That dude was out. It was about a 13-second count. So I believe that's where he got robbed at. But that dude was boxing better than Wilder.
He was boxing better than Wilder, but being I don't know or are you a fighter yourself? If you knock some man on his butt twice and he's still putting hands on you, but you knocked him on his butt twice and he hasn't knocked you down once, who do you consider? Who would you say won?
I say Wilder won the fight. Don't get it wrong, but because of the two knockdowns, that's the only reason. Because of the two knockdowns.
Oh, right. See, that's where I'm coming from.
But I agree from that perspective. But that's not the perspective they're looking at it. They're looking at who won the boxing match, not who won the most impressive rounds. Who won the boxing match? That white dude. He won that.
But it was a commentator who said, if you knock a person down twice in a 12-round match, all you have to do is win 3 other rounds because of the 8-point system. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
So you're telling me you don't think Wilder won 3 other rounds besides those 2 rounds?
Yeah, that's fine. I'm just talking. But on the real, I think it should have been a draw.
You think it should have been a draw?
Yes.
You know what? I'm glad it was a draw because we need this for the fight.
There you go.
We need
this.
Yeah. And then and I want them to fight again because I want Wilder to fight Joshua,
That's
who
what
he's running from.
Yeah. Well, Joshua is a boxer. Wilder is a brawler. That boxer will put hands on the brawler, but a brawler always has a fighting chance.
Joshua's not going to be able to slip Wilder punches like Fury, though.
Yeah, but the thing about Wilder is, like I said, his boxing style fits his last name. He's wild. And when he throws those looping punches, he clearly can punch hard. We see that.
Man.
No, he's a hard puncher. But when you wild like that, man, and you got some cats that, and another thing about Wilder that we got to try to figure this out. He has weight problems. I'm not talking about overweight. Weight problems in the sense of he's 217, then he's 212. He's 6'6", 6'7". That's a very frail guy, man.
Did y'all see his interview when he said right before they weighed him in the back and he was only 209?
See,
did you? That's why he didn't want to take off his clothes when they weighed him. When he was like, "We heavyweights, it shouldn't matter," because he knew he was so small.
Yeah, see,
you know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying. There's something there. There could be a health issue because these last 3 fights is always a weight thing with him.
I've heard other people say that he goes up and down in weights very, very, very fast. So that's something to watch out for. But
no, but I like Dallas, but I don't like him this week. I think they got to tie it up. Philly is going to tie it up. Dallas is, that was their Super Bowl. I don't agree with that, but I'm saying that's what I'm going by what your owner said. Other than that, Dallas, they'll be fine. They'll win the division, but they won't win this game.
We're not losing no more this regular season. I'm going to put it on word.
That's a Dallas fan right there, boy.
We're not losing no more this regular season.
Jerry Jones.
Oh, well, you got a tough game after this. Indianapolis still in the hunt. On the road.
Indianapolis, nah.
Okay.
Thank you.
That's not the game I'm worried about. Indianapolis. Okay.
The only game y'all better worry about is when we make them playoffs and whoever we have to play. That's when y'all need to worry.
I'm gonna tell you like this:
lose to none of these other teams.
You make the playoffs, you one and done, sir.
No, they'll be at home. They'll get that game.
They're one and done in the playoffs.
Our first game will be at home. We will win, and then I don't know who we're going to play after.
First game should be probably Seattle or it's between Seattle, Carolina, and Minnesota. It's one of those three.
Carolina not making a.
They one and done in the playoffs.
He said
Carolina not making the playoffs.
He said that Dallas was going to beat Carolina. Who can you listen to? All right, well, thank you for calling in, sir. We would like for you to call in a little more, so we can have these conversations. These conversations. We know once Dallas loses, we're not going to hear from you, but
No.
More power to you.
Don't put this fan out there like that. I'm a diehard fan, and you know it. And I will be expecting my movie very soon.
Oh my goodness! Yeah.
I would like to go see Aquaman. You didn't tell the fans about it.
You got to tell them. You got to tell the fans.
Well, I made a bet. What was the bet? Go ahead and tell them the bet.
He made a bet that the Saints would destroy the Cowboys. He was so confident, he even gave me 7.5 points.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Oh, this is who you telling me
This
about.
was the only Dallas fan that wanted to bet that game. Keep it 100, because I put it on Facebook. I'm taking all bets, and I was giving all kind of points. And I am so happy that nobody took me up.
And I still had that in my text message. Dallas is a lock for Thursday night, and then I ended up changing the pick. Remember?
Yep.
I sent it to him.
Yep. He goes back and forth. But
all right, fellas. It was good calling you guys. I got to head into this job. Y'all keep up the good work. I like this. Now, y'all can't be switching up on us. You going to be Tuesday or Thursday. That's what I need to know.
It'll be Tuesday.
It's going to be Tuesday.
It'll be Tuesday. But like you said, we in L.A. when the temperature changed and the flu come. I don't want him coming to work getting me contaminated.
Oh, no, man. Ain't got nothing to do with that.
He got them little kids. Them little kid germs are strong.
Them damn gremlins, man.
Yes, they are. They are.
But thank you for calling in, and keep watching.
For sure.
And remember, like, subscribe, and share, sir.
Got you.
All right, thank you.
All right.
Now, wow.
Oh, a shout out to any medical people out there. Alex Smith, ever since the situation with his broken leg, man, he said he's trying to fight off infection. after the surgery.
Wow.
Damn. Yeah. He done, man. You got a bad luck, a bad break, and a bad cold, man. That don't go together.
Man, oh man. Let's talk about those. I'm skipping a lot of games, but
let's talk about the Monday night.
Monday night?
Yeah. What did you think? I had a little upset. I thought Washington could do an upset.
I don't. The Redskins are hurt.
APA.
AP. You know what he did? He did 2 plays.
That was it?
Just to put me out of the fantasy football playoffs in one of my leagues. And that hurt.
Okay.
We have another caller coming in. Caller, how you doing?
Hi, how are you? Steve from United Hills. How you doing?
There he is. What up, man?
Mr. Washington himself.
I'm going to keep it quick. Why does McCarthy not have a job? You have Ron Rivera and Jay Gruden still have jobs. Please explain.
Well, the reason why McCarthy doesn't have a job is because Green Bay just wanted a new look. That's the only reason that he doesn't have a job. Well, they got rid of him in Green Bay. The reason why Ron Rivera has a job is because he's doing everything in his power to keep his job.
He played defense coordinator this week.
Yes. Oh, he's taken over defensive coordinator. He's fired a few assistant coaches, trying to put it on them like, it's their fault that we doing what we doing. And Ron Rivera has to win the rest of these games. And we know this is going to be very, very hard because we faced the Saints 2 times in a row.
What about Gruden?
You said that last year, and then you said they got North Turner, and that was going to be the answer.
North Turner was the answer when it came to offense, but if you notice, our defense is different from it was last year. Our defensive coach went to, I believe it was the Buffalo Bills, and we promoted from within. And last year was a different situation because of that.
But check this out. I want to say this. When they gave Mr. Stafford out of Detroit, made him the highest paid player last year.
Right.
Yeah.
Nothing happened. What did they do? Replace the coach.
Right.
They got Matt Patricia. Now they make Aaron Rodgers the highest paid. Nothing's happened. What did they do? Got rid of the coach.
Right.
So I think when that money is given, that kind of big money, the expectations go all the way up here.
Right.
You haven't done anything since 2010, man. So this is their way of saying, let's do this now so it won't look as bad. We pay Aaron all this money. Look how we're looking. I know it's the coach. I'm not going to say it is or it ain't. I just think that with the brother that played with Aaron Rodgers,
Jordy Nelson?
No, the brother. He kind of has a little disdain for him a little bit. He said, because he's as popular as he is, no one wants to admit this, but I play with him.
Right.
He's hard to get along with.
Aaron Rodgers?
Aaron Rodgers.
Mr. Discount Double Check?
They're calling him Kobe Bryant.
Discount Double Check?
They call Discount Double Check the Kobe Bryant of the NFL. That's what they call. I don't have a problem with that. I'm saying that's what they're saying. I like Aaron, but there's something there, man. It ain't just Mike McCarthy. Come on, man. It just can't be him.
I agree.
Thank you, man. Something there.
He has 9 playoff appearances in 12 years and a Super Bowl win.
You just can't keep putting that on him.
Hey, to be honest with you, I was hoping that Ron get fired and McCarthy get picked up by Carolina. I'm not gonna lie. That's just me. Holla at me, Cali Cat Pack and Roaring Riot. Yes.
Right. As what Claude saying, LeBron James.
Oh, look at you.
Can we get some LeBron love?
Oh yeah, he wanted to ask me about LeBron.
Oh man.
He wants to know if. Well, let's ask you then. He says, has LeBron
made a big change?
Made a big difference
for the Los Angeles
Lakers since he's been acquired.
Yes, we have it.
Yes, he has. Yes, he has. The record speaks for itself.
Speaking of that, before we go, where do you have them going? Playoff or champ? Once the postseason starts, where do you have them going?
Oh, which team?
The Lakers.
The Lakers. Where do you have them going?
Postseason. We got third seed.
Do you think this is the year they get it done, or next year?
No, next year.
Okay, he's fair then. I'll give him that. At least he's fair. Because you got some Laker fans, we're going to win 70, we're going to win, we're going to keep on winning LeBron. Man, I'm telling you, man, that ain't, yeah, at least he's fair.
No. Next year when we have Anthony Davis, they'll go all the way.
Wait. Did you say we? Are you now a Laker fan?
He in Granada Hills, man.
I joined the LeBron Lakers bandwagon.
Wow.
You're initially a LeBron fan then.
I'm a LeBron fan.
Okay, got you.
Oh, man. He's a LeBron fan, a Kobe hater.
Ooh.
Kobe hater.
He was a Laker hater for years. And now he has a Laker jersey? Oh, my.
Hey, man.
Oh, my.
If that's his favorite player, I ain't going to speak. I can't hate on that. That's his favorite player. It's his favorite player.
Kobe Bryant, the greatest ball hog in the history of the NBA.
See,
Never
you taking
had to tell you
shots.
this.
You taking
He
shots.
love Kobe.
Oh my goodness, you taking shots, sir. We will not have that. It's all right. You have your fun.
35 points and less than 3 rebounds and less than 3 assists a game. Kobe Bryant.
Yeah, I never was high on Kobe. I respected that he was an assassin with the ball, but I never was high on him.
But you know,
I respected the game. I'm just
okay.
That's never somebody I like.
Okay, Mr. Washington Redskin fan.
They can take my call.
Oh, no problem, no
Call
problem.
next week, please. Call next week.
I will.
Right.
I got it.
Why?
Now, here's the thing. We got to pay attention to this.
Boy, they be taking shots at me.
We getting calls on Thursday.
Right.
I didn't think about that. We get more calls on Thursday.
Well, maybe the anticipation from not seeing us on Tuesday.
Nah, I won't say that.
Well, that's something we'll look into for next season. How about that?
But okay, let's get into that. He has a good point, man. Mike McCarthy with the Aaron Rodgers. You just can't blame dude, man. You're just gonna keep blaming him.
Yep, we are.
Oh, you think? Oh,
I'm just playing. Just playing. But Mike McCarthy is going to have a job.
Oh yeah,
and he's going to have a job fast. Hopefully in Carolina. But you know, I never look for my team to do bad. But Ron Rivera has to win every game to keep his job.
Does that give me the percentage? Give me a percentage. This happens or it doesn't. Give me the percentage that it's actually going to happen. This is the percentage I don't think it will.
If we lose one game, he loses his job. Watch. He'll be fired after the game. We lose one game. Watch. We make the playoffs. He saved himself.
Well, we saw an individual do this. Have a similar situation. That was for the Cleveland Browns. Hugh, right?
Right.
He did a similar thing. He said, "Oh, you know what? I'm gonna take over the defense and call it." And they got rid of him at that game.
Well, you got to remember, Ron was the defensive coordinator.
Hugh as well.
That's what his game is.
Hugh as well. Hugh has a pedigree too. But
you know, on our page, I'm tired. People be getting on my case, talking about I want to talk about Carol all the time. We have to get into the Chargers and the Steelers, and the Chargers excelling. The LA Chargers doing their thing. 33-30, beating the Pittsburgh Steelers, a Super Bowl worthy team. So, what do you think about the Chargers?
I think talent-wise, top to bottom, they're the most talented team in the AFC. The problem is they're one of those teams that play to their competition.
Yeah.
See how they lost to Denver 2 weeks ago? Then they'll come back and beat these guys.
Right.
I don't know if they. Do you think they take over the division if they can beat the KC next week? It's in KC.
I'm gonna tell you like this: Phillip Rivers is the real deal and the man. I'll say that the Chargers, the Texans, the most dangerous teams in the playoffs.
Okay.
Most dangerous teams in the playoffs because they have that little bit of defense that we talk about. You feel me? That little bit of defense is the thing that's what it is. And
I just can't buy Houston. I buy them as a threat if they get the right team. Overall, no.
Overall?
Yeah, I don't. Overall in the AFC playoffs, I don't. It's the team they get. They end up getting New England. It's not going to happen.
Right.
They end up getting the Chargers. Not going to happen.
Right.
They get a team like KC, they can get them. They can get them. A team that has no defense at all, I'm taking Houston will beat any team that ain't got a defense in the AFC.
Hey.
Houston to get KC. Come on. Get them.
If we don't do it, I'm looking for it for Houston. Or the Chargers. But another game to bring into focus, the Patriots. Silent but still deadly.
Right.
They still lurking.
Well,
you can't count out that man, Tom Brady.
Well, out of all the popular teams and the great teams as far as records are concerned and consistency throughout the years, that's the best team I'm good at betting on and predicting when they're going to lose or win. New England cares nothing about this season.
Right.
It's all about 5 weeks from now. It's all about playoffs. They could be 10-6, man. They gonna beat everybody. It doesn't matter.
Okay. And before we jump off of this,
Yeah.
Saints losing to the Cowboys. Is there a problem over there in the
Not
organization?
at all. They took. You know how you
What was going on with that high power offense?
a truck stop. And like, oh man, I forgot how to slip. Oh man, I ain't gonna make it to the. Oh, play man.
Okay.
It was one of those. They're fine. They're fine.
And what about the Rams? You think they keep rolling?
They coming to play the MAC, man. You know what I'm saying? The LA, I love. You know what I'm saying? It's been in LA in a long time, but now they gotta come to Chicago to play the MAC, man. And the MAC man gonna get the Rams.
What?
The MAC man's getting the Rams. You heard it.
People.
He blow the whistle on me.
Not gonna happen. Them Los Angeles Rams is gonna dominate. They're gonna make the Chicago Bears look like the Chicago Bears of old.
Yeah.
Now.
Yeah, 85.
Rams will run them over. Rams will run them over this week.
I got some upsets, man.
Oh, I hear you with the upsets. But let's get into this because we got limited time. Thursday game. Oh, we have a call.
We got a few seconds. Let's hear it.
Yo, what up, fellas?
How you doing, sir?
All right. You know, every time I talk about my team, I got to call y'all.
Oh, my bad.
Uh-oh.
Pittsburgh.
Yeah, it's Bear. You already know. Yeah,
My bad, man. We got to give wait a minute.
All right.
He didn't talk to you after that debacle. He didn't call. He didn't call. We had that debacle.
All the penalties. That's how the Chargers won. Everybody know that.
Well, to me, I still think Pittsburgh. If it was playoffs, I think Pittsburgh would beat them. If it's a playoffs.
I put Pittsburgh in the AFC Championship. Yeah. I told you that already. Pittsburgh is that team with the with all the veterans that and all the good moral support that all these other teams is not going to be used to what Pittsburgh is. The only other team that matches Pittsburgh when it comes to that
pedigree
is New England.
Yeah.
Those two teams. I put those two teams in the AFC thing when it comes to the experience.
Barry, I got a question for you. He told me this is a stretch, but I still feel it. I texted him this last week. Kareem Hunt. Kareem Hunt.
Yeah, that's still Kareem Hunt. KC was gonna lose off top.
No, but I'm saying, what do you think about Kareem Hunt? Pittsburgh picking him up.
That's not gonna happen.
No, we ain't gonna pick him up.
Not gonna happen.
He's done with money. Yeah, that's done with money.
No, he's not done with money. He's gonna be back in the NFL.
No, he's not. That's the case. That's the same thing everybody said about Ray Rice.
Ray Rice, yeah.
There's already teams that have been talking to him about picking him off for waivers. He's just on the exempt list of our commissioner. But while you're on the phone, you might as well do these picks with us real quick. Thursday night.
Tonight.
Jaguars. Oh, yeah, tonight. Jaguars, Titans. Who you got?
Jags.
Who you got, P.B.?
I'm rolling with Bear.
I'm taking the Titans. I'm going against both of y'all. You make sure you call in next Tuesday.
Playoff spoiler.
Taking the Titans. I'm taking the Titans. The Jaguars have no offense. I'm taking the Titans.
Okay.
Indianapolis. They only scored 6 points on Indianapolis.
Okay.
They can't beat the Titans.
Indianapolis got a better offense than Tennessee.
Okay, all right. Well, next game, we'll move to the next game. Let's bring a game that's juicy. No, that's not juicy. Ravens at the Chiefs.
KC gonna smash
them. KC gonna.
All right, it's unanimous. It's unanimous. KC, we're all taking KC. Let's move to another game. Do you think Aaron Rodgers bounced back this week? Atlanta at Green Bay?
Nope. That's off. Nope.
You taking Atlanta?
Yep.
Wow. You know what? I started to take Atlanta. I went on it with Green Bay. So you make sure we call in so we can talk this one out next week.
Give me one more.
Panthers at the Browns?
No. I mean, I like Mayfield, but I don't know about the Browns right now, man.
Hey, like Carolina got to have this for their take.
Yeah, thank you. I just wanted to have a clean sweep on that. Let's go to a divisional game. Eagles at the Cowboys.
Ooh. I mean, I think Cowboys got that.
I split this pick, but I took the Cowboys on my main board.
I think Cowboys get slacked a little bit.
Well, you told the Cowboy fan the Eagles was going to get them.
That's what I said. I just said that they're going to get slacked.
Oh, okay. So you're going against us. Yeah. All right. That Sunday night game, Rams at the Bears. PB already took the Bears.
Man.
He said the Mac man gonna do his thing.
The Mac man, you know what I'm saying?
If it's in Chicago, I will go with the Bears.
I'm going with the Rams.
It's in Chicago, yeah.
LA does their thing.
Do you know it's going to be 19 degrees at 8 o'clock? It's going to be 19 degrees at 8 o'clock.
And they're going to run Gurley.
Man,
Gurley's going to run.
And they're going to run him up out that damn building.
You know what? I didn't think about the elements. I didn't think about the elements. I didn't think about that snow that might be on that field. All this rain that we got out here, man, I didn't think about that. That's back home, too. Monday night, Vikings at the Seahawks.
Ooh, wait. Yeah, Vikings got that.
Vikings, yeah. Vikings got to have it. They got to have it.
Upset. Taking the Seahawks. Taking Russell Wilson.
That's an upset. No, they favorite.
Have you been watching them this season?
Vikings is favorite?
No, Seattle favorite.
Seattle's favorite over the Vikings?
Yeah, they're home.
Okay.
And I got to go home.
Okay. Well, I'm taking the Seahawks, and I'm taking the Rams. The Rams will do their thing, even up there in that 0 below. And thank you for calling in, sir. And make sure you call in Tuesday. We will be back Tuesday. All right.
Good looking, Bear.
All right.
And subscribe, and share, sir. We can holler at you in the comments too.
Okay.
All right. Thank you, and thank you all for tuning in to Blow the Whistle. We'll see y'all Tuesday. All right.
Peace.
Flame on, flame on, flame on, flame on, flame on. It's about that time of day, let all the warriors come out and play. You tuned in to PB, Smiley, and Wayne Holloway. And me, my name's Santos, the Human Torch, and it's the hottest show around. It's called Blow the Whistle Sports, and today's the day. We talking sports and we came to play. Got no filter, we say what they all afraid to say.